Hello guys! Today we are going to see new topic overview of SQL statement. In the last class what we have learned? In the last class we have seen about constants. In the before the last class we have seen about data types. Okay. So we have seen what is the data validation. Okay. Now before starting the topic overview of SQL statements, the question will run in your mind. Sir, 3 lectures are already over. When will we start solving the queries? No worries, from the tomorrow class we will start practicing queries. Okay, I will give you assignment questions also. No worries, in the drive I will upload the content for you all. Before that, so today homework is after the lecture. A drive link will be there in the pinned comment after uploading the video, or after few hours it will be there in the pinned comment. Okay, there a PPT is there where there are steps for installation of Oracle 11G. You have to just follow the step. Pictures are there, no need to worry, just follow the procedure. And you have to create 2 users. Okay, one user is Scott and one user is HR. Okay, and password you should keep Tiger, small letter. It's up to you, you keep whichever password, but you should remember the password. Okay, if you forget the password, then you have to delete everything and you have to install again. That's a problem. So you have to follow the steps, and after that in the from tomorrow class we will start practicing the queries. So for your safety, actually we will practicing mostly in the beginning Scott username only. Okay, so username Scott, password Tiger. There employee table and DPD table will be there. These two tables we will be solving, practicing queries, everything. Almost every concept will be practiced from that two tables only. But a issue might be there. One issue is what? That sometimes after the installation and creating the username, table might be not there in the database, EMP and DPD table. So you have to check first. How to check I will tell you in the tomorrow class. And if not there, then another link I will share. In the drive I will share the content of how to create the table, how to save it, okay, how to insert the values. That code you have to just copy paste it. Okay, don't worry, that we will see in the tomorrow class. But today task is do the installation procedure. So why you are seeing homework in the beginning? Because you may not hear till the end. I know about you. Okay. So our today topic is overview. Overview means above. Let's say birds are flying in the sky. They are seeing overview, means they are seeing the land, how it's look. If you are flying in a plane, you can see how the view of the area is. You get an idea. So overview of SQL statements. So this is a question very important for interview purpose and very important for exam point of view. It might be asked in the exams. Okay. So first of all, what is the meaning of statements? So statements means a instruction or a command given to the database so that our task is get executed. Okay. If you ask a simple definition of statement, you can write like this. So there are actually 5 types of statements are there. What are the 5 types of statements are? So 5 types of statements are DDL, which is also called as data definition language. Data definition language. Second, DML, data manipulation language. Third is TCL, T for transaction control language. Fourth, after TCL, another is DCL, data control language. After that, fifth is DQL, data query language. Okay, we will see the subtypes, we will see about how it's working. Basic idea I will give you today. In the tomorrow class we will start with DQL, queries. Query practicing is very important. Now before starting these topics, first start with DDL. Okay. So what is DDL? DDL means data definition language. So we are going to practice how to fetch the data, how to analyze the data. For that, first we need to see where the data is stored. I already told in our DBMS data is stored in form of tables. Okay. So a table will be there. EID, name, salary, department number. Okay. So a employee table is there. Okay. So in the database, we need to first create a object. We need to create views. Okay. So to create a place where we are storing the data, in the table we are going to store the data. For creation of table, we need data definition language. We need to create employee table. For that we need a DDL. Okay. So in DDL some subtypes are. There are some subtypes. What are the subtypes are there in DDL? So subtypes are in the DDL are create, rename, alter, truncate, drop. Okay. So these are the subtypes which we need to learn. In alter there are 8 different syntaxes are there. Okay. For each rest only one syntax are there. A question will also be asked in the interviews, difference between delete, truncate and drop. That we will discuss later. Okay. So these are the subtypes of DDL. Create means creating the table structure or views. Rename is rename the table. I am to rename the employee table EMPS. Okay. Alter means adding one more column. I want to remove one column, or I want to add one row. I want to delete one row. Okay. I want to remove the employee table only. Suppose that let's say for example assume in a team sales departments are there. Okay. Now for a company has decided to work on R&D for 1 month. Okay. So company don't want to invest on sales department for a month, so they fired a sales department. Okay, I should not say like that. Sales is the base for a company, but let's say for a 1 month sales department is not required. So instead of firing, if it's a good company, they have shifted the employees to different departments instead of sales for 1 month. Okay. If I am talking about very ethical things, but if it happens, it's good instead of firing employees. Okay. So for the for 1 month, sales department is not required, so they drop the table. How to remember is, you can remember like that, CRATDP. Okay. CR means class representative in college. Our college CR is like what to say, chamcha should not say, should he is a servant of teacher or professor to anyone. Okay. CR. ATP, ATP adenosine triphosphate, ATP, if you heard in biology, ATP. ATD, diphosphate, you can remember like that, ATDP, or you can say ATDP, WhatsApp DP. So it's up to you, but you have to remember the names. How you remember, it's up to you. So one thing I have to say, these operations are auto commit. Now auto commit means what? Suppose if you created a table, okay, in the while at the time of table creation only you are mentioning data types, you are mentioning constraints. Okay. Now after creating the table, the if you exit the software, okay, you have exited and open again, the table will be there as it is, because once created it will be there for lifetime, no issues. That is DDL. Auto commit means saved permanently. Now DML, second is DML, data manipulation language. So what is the meaning of the word manipulation? Manipulation means what? Making changes, convincing them to do our task. Salespeople, why they hire salespeople? To manipulate the customers, that they make us believe that this product is very required for us. Though it's not very necessary for us, but we get convinced somehow. Somehow they convince. So similarly, we are giving instruction in a way that convincing the database to change the data, to update something, or to remove the data. This type of instructions we give. Okay. So subtypes of DML are insert, update, delete. Okay. Suppose I am inserting a data. Let's say employee ID 101, name is let's say Ram, salary is $5,000, department number 20. Okay. This is the details of Ram which we are inserting in a table. So it's inserting, updating the data. Suppose Ram has upskilled himself. Okay. So department number 20 is sales department. Now he has upskilled himself. Now he got promoted, and now he is department shifted to analyst department. And analyst department is department number 40. So updation. So update. Here update will play into picture. So delete. Suppose Ram has had done the higher studies. He has graduated from IIM. Masters he has done from foreign country. Okay, MSc. So he now shifted to a bigger organization. So he left the company. So now his records must not be there. So his record must be removed from the table. Okay, here the delete will come into picture. Now this DML operations are not auto commit. Means we have to save it. Okay. So whatever the operation insert, update, delete we are doing on the data table, it's not saved permanently. After you do entry, and suppose if you cancel, means what to say, if you shut down the system and open again, and if you check whether data entry which you have done is there or not, it will not be there. We have to save it, then only it will be there. Okay. So that's a disadvantage of DML. Now to solve this issue, with DML you can do data entry, you can do manipulation, you can insert, update, delete. But to save this, we need another language called this transaction control language. Transaction means what? Bank, ATM bank transactions we are doing, where money is centered. If I am sending the money, so amount is debited from my account and amount is credited to the another person account, where process is happening. That transaction is there. Okay, this transaction control language, subtypes are there here also. Subtypes are commit, rollback, save point. Okay, this three we will learn in depth. Okay, commit is used mostly. Save, rollback and save point also we use. We will see its application later. But if someone asks in the exam or interview what is the use of transaction control language, it's just a one line answer: to save the DML operations permanently. Okay, permanently also leave it, to save the DML operations, safer side. Okay, no issues. Now after that, DCL, data control language. Now where we use the data control language, the question is there comes in your mind. So suppose you are working in an organization. In organization there are multiple departments are there which are handling the different tasks. Okay. Now suppose someone is working in the finance department. So in the finance department, leave the finance, HR department. So what is the role of HR? HR will see the department number in the employee table. HR will see in which department the employee is working. HR is interested in employee name. HR is interested in employee salary. Okay. Suppose one more column is there. Let's say one more column is given. This department number column is there. Which department number will check? Let's say suppose marital status is given. Okay, marital MS I am giving. Okay, short form. Marital status column is there. So HR doesn't need either person employee is married or unmarried. Okay, HR just want to know what is the employee name, what is the employee ID, what is the salary, or in which department he is working. Okay, these four columns only needed, just to see whether the promotion should be given or not, department number should be changed, his salary should be updated or not, he should be there or not. So entire employee table access is not given to the HR. HR is just given in 4 column access. For now I am just keeping 5 columns. Okay, Marital status is a personal thing. HR should not be. If HR knows or no, nothing will happen. So this 4 columns only access only should be given. This 5th column access I don't want to give. Okay. So here subtypes are grant, revoke. Grant means give the access to another user. Okay. Or revoke means take back the access. What type of access you can give? Suppose I just given the HR the rights to edit the only the salary column. Okay, if a person is let's say absent or came late in the office, the HR can put hand on his salary. Okay, but I didn't given the access of department number. I given the access, so I just given the access to view in which department the employee is working. Okay, I just given the view access to view the department number, view the name column, view the employee ID, and just given the editing in Google Drive also. Access is the view, edit, some permissions are there. No, I just given the permission to edit the salary for HR. And manager has the right to change the department number. For manager, I have not given the right to edit the salary, but for manager, I have given the right to edit the department number. Again, they can shift the department number, they can promote the department number, they can demote also. Okay. So for this, grant and revoke play into the picture. I hope you have got an idea. Okay. This is about TCL, DCL. TCL, DCL both are different. Huh? Transaction means to save the DML operations. DCL, data control language, means give the access or remove the access, providing or removing the access. Okay, what type of access? Sometimes view, sometimes edit. Okay, it depends on the requirement. And the 5th one, which is very important, we are going to start learning from DQL. DQL means data query language. From this, multiple interview questions came, exams. In exams also, most questions come from these only, DQL. They will check whether you know DQL or not. DQL means data query language. What is the role of DQL? To fetch the data from the database, fetch the data from the table. I just want the, let's say if I am giving a one more entry. Okay. 102 current 5.5k 5000, department number 30, 103 SIA, let's say 4.9k. Okay, and department number 20. I suppose if I want the salary of Karan, okay, there might be multiple Karan might be there, or so I just want the name salary of Karan whose employee ID is 102. If this type of question is asked, so here what come into picture? DQL. I just want to fetch the particular data. Or suppose I want to know the salaries of employee. I just want to display the salary column. Here also DQL come into picture. Okay. For this basic operation, I want to fetch the data. I want to analyze it. I want to know the maximum salary of the employee. I want to know maximum salary in each department. For this type of questions, we need DQL to fetch the data. Here subtypes are select, very good, select, projection, selection, joins. Okay, these are the 4 main types we are going to study. Okay, I hope the board is visible to you all.